Hey, what is going on? Welcome to the Video Game Vets. If you guys are interested in learning how to play Madden a little bit better, I think you're in the right place. Before we get started on this tip video, I wanted to mention we got a PS4 over the weekend. This game's actually played on PS4. And if you guys wanted to jump into a scrimmage, learn something about the game, whatever you guys want to do, talk about the channel or just hang out, I really don't care. Gamertag is VideoGame Vets, and on PS4. On Xbox, it's actually mine. It's NextBest, NEXTBEST228. If you guys want to hang out, send me a party chat, whatever you guys want to do, and I'm down. So let's get to the first thing. Short passes. I am on offense right now. If you see the cornerbacks playing so far back and you're on offense, a great thing you can do for just some really automatic, almost automatic yards is put the outside receiver on that little quick out. And on this play, I ran it again, but that's really just because I want to keep that whole pass run thing going. But we'll go right back into the hurry up. Cornerback's playing off, Demarius Thomas, quick out, and right here it is. There you go, right there. So easy first down, and just something to be watchful of, because once you do that a few times, they're going to start to press that coverage. If it's happened to you, that's what you have to do. You have to press the coverage, shade underneath, something like that if you want to stop those. And then once they do that, then you can go deep if you have the right receivers, right quarterback, and that's what you want to do. So second thing, fake punt with release. It's highlighted right there. That's my favorite fake punt in this game. I like this play for a few reasons. First, it's very easy to read. If you can see the two defenders on the outside on each of my cover men, that tells me right there that they are in a kick return. They are not in any type of a safe man or anything like that. Two defenders on the outside, run fake punt with release if it's in your playbook. It's not actually in all the playbooks. And the other punts, the other fake punts, some of them are good. I'm not going to recommend any of them because this is pretty much the only one I use. On the next drive, he is going to run just a quick pass and beat my man coverage. I had no deep safety help, so ran the mid blitz trying to catch him off guard and throw kind of a wrench in his whole timing. We did not get the results we wanted. So on the following play with end of the second half, we got a minute left. 2 timeouts. I had to use one. I actually accidentally used it earlier. Like I said, this is my first PS4 game, and I hit that middle button on the dresser right in front of me when I was leaning forward. So 2 timeouts, and I'm going to come out in this gun empty formation. He knows I'm going to pass, so first read I'm going to make, single deep safety. Mentioned it a million times to you guys in the past. Looks like some type of a cover 3 or cover 1, but either way, that second outside slant should be kind of open. And as soon as I caught it, that's Ricky Williams, my running back, easy, and bust it right back outside for the touchdown. So big play, big touchdown, and now the whole point of this is, first, whenever you kick these extra points, hold down the button, or field goals, whatever. Hold down the second button press. You lock in the accuracy up at the top, and then on the second one, you lock in the distance up at the top. On the second one, the accuracy, hold that second press down and let that guy wiggle around and do his thing, and make sure you don't get your kicks blocked. It's never a good thing to get your kicks blocked in this game, man. It always sucks. All right, so on the next one, we're going to do this kickoff right here, and I ran it to the outside. Don't do that. Don't mimic what I'm doing here yet. I'm trying to find a better way to kick the ball off, and I've yet to find one, honestly. Most kick returns, they get out to, like the 24, 25. I want to try to wrap them up somewhere at the 17, 18. I was trying some of the outside returns and different ways I could cover it, different people I could pull on the returns over and things like that, but nothing yet. So once I figure that out, I will let you guys know. Right here, we are going to switch to our nickel 3-3-5 formation. And this is a formation I like to use against guys who like to throw the ball around a lot. And it's not limited to the nickel 3-3-5 formation, but just cover 4s, I think, in general. If you want to cover 4 and come out and press triangle, flick that right stick up to shade your coverage over top, what it'll actually do is hot route those quarter flat guys, the guys in like the gray or light blue coverages underneath. It'll put them in a corner route, which is the zone that ended up swatting that ball on that previous play. All right, so now after I've run it twice, after I've run cover 4 twice, I want to try to show him something different. I'm going to come out in cover 4 again. I'm going to audible right here down to a nickel 2-4-5 to show that. He calls a hot route, and as soon as he calls that hot route, I press square and left trigger, or L2. And the reason I did that was to reset my play. So I came out in cover 4, audible down to nickel 2-4-5, a different formation. He called a hot route, and then I pressed square, L2, reset, and jump right back into a cover 4. My guys hadn't even made their full adjustments back to their original positions yet, and he was reading that nickel 245 all day. Why wouldn't he? And when he threw the proper pass against it, there was nothing to be had. So that's a really cool thing that you guys can do for guys who can tear your defense apart with good reads. So after that play, he's going to come out on the screen, and that's not even a bad play call, honestly. You know, down by back 18 yards, and after seeing zone like 3 times, probably the best thing he could come up with. I don't know why at all he's going for it on 4th and 23. I couldn't really figure this out, but he does. So I ran just a man 3 deep out of quarters for no particular reason other than the fact I really just didn't think he was even going to do it. I didn't know what he was doing. Went up for the swat and knocked it down. So that set up the easy field goal, and I wanted to just jump ahead right to the 3rd quarter. I try to make these videos, you know, somewhat kind of quick for you guys, so you don't have to spend all day watching it and get back to your games. So with this, we are going to break down what ended up being the final series of the game. And right there, I thought he should have gotten that deep ball, but what we did to stop it, cover 1, that was Chris Conley on the outside, and that was actually Cockrell. He's a pretty poor cornerback. He's got like a 71 overall rating, but that swat will save your life. So just, even though he was beat, just grab a hold of him. If you can use her, do so. Grab a hold of that single cornerback and chase the receiver like hell and tap square the whole time trying to get that swat in. And every once in a while you get lucky. So right here, he's going to keep running these short little underneath routes. This is about the end of the game. Surprise, surprise, we get the win. I thought he was going to set up the run here. I was wrong. He throws the ball. Just nothing doing for him on offense. You can kind of sense the frustration. At this point, I'm going to jump to the bonus tip for all of you guys who stuck around at the end. Cover 6. Cover 6, cover 9, these new coverages. You guys definitely need to take advantage of these. What it is essentially like a cover 4, except on one side of the field where you don't need that deep safety or that deep zone, and they end up just kind of hanging out by themselves over there. This will add, this will take one of those deep zones away and just throw it in the middle. And your opponents that run stick or something like that, where there's a deep route on one side of the field and you can tell, come out to cover 6 and flip it until you have both deep zones lined up with the side of the field that they want to go deep on. And right here, I ran it, and this ended up being the last play of the game. After this, he's over it. He quits. But we had 2 deep guys on that side of the field. We had only one on the other side. He wasn't using that side. And we had extra zones across the middle, so we couldn't pick up the first down. I like those plays, cover 6 a lot on 3rd downs and things like that. So he quits, and that'll be it for us, guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope you learned something. If not, let me know. And thank you, all of you, so much for watching.